What are you looking for and where do you find it? Carl Jung said, your vision will become clear only when you can look into your heart. Who looks outside dreams? Who looks inside awakes. Have you ever asked yourself this question? What are you looking for? How do I find it? I know I have, many times, and probably will continue to ask this question from time to time for the rest of my days. I suspect many of you have asked yourself this question as well. Now, I'm not talking about misplacing your keys or wallet. They're under your couch in case you weren't looking. I'm talking about something deeper on a spiritual, mental, and physical level. Many of us find ourselves feeling a sort of void deep down, like something isn't there that is supposed to be. So off we go, looking here and looking there. We check at this place and that, looking for that unknown and mysterious thing that we are missing. We seek out others to help us look, or others to tell us what we are missing and lacking. Let me give you a couple of examples, if I may. A Christian may go to a priest or a preacher looking for God or Jesus. A Jew will go to a rabbi for help finding God. A Padawan or a knight will enlist a master to show them where the force is hiding. I cannot begin to tell you how many times I have had that very same question. Where is God? How do I find God? What is the secret to the force? And so on. My reply is always the same to these good people who cannot seem to find what they are looking for. I always answer with this simple phrase. You were looking in the wrong place. In Luke 17, once, having been asked by the Pharisees where the kingdom of God would come, Jesus replied, the kingdom of God does not come with your careful observation, nor will people say, here it is, or there it is, because the kingdom of God is within you. Looking in the wrong place would be the typical reply I would get. Yeah, you're looking in the wrong place. But don't worry, because what you have lost, forgotten, or have been missing is still there where you left it. Most of us get to points in our lives where the outside is all there is. I get it. I mean, let's face it, this is the real world. Bills have to be paid, mouths have to be fed, and stuff is going on all over the place. We get so wrapped up on what is going on outside and around us that it eventually becomes all we see and know. The physical becomes our only reality, and all other aspects of ourselves become unknown, forgotten, and even foreign to us. Look in the one place you forgot existed, I would tell them. Puzzled, they would usually be silent for a few moments trying to figure out just what the hell I'm talking about. After several more moments of silence, I will give them this simple exercise. Sit upright, quietly and comfortably. Take several deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Take your left hand and cup it in between your breasts and rest your hand there, just to the left of your breastbone. Now take your right hand and cup it over your left hand. Sit quietly for another moment. Can you feel that? Can you feel that steady beat? That is the doorway to a forgotten place. A place where there are no questions, only answers. You want to find God, Jesus, Buddha, or the Force? Simply knock on the door and let yourself in. Benjamin Hoff said, everything has its own place and function. That applies to people, although many don't seem to realize it, stuck as they are in the wrong job, the wrong marriage, or the wrong house. When you know and respect your inner nature, you will know where you belong. When we feel like something's out of place or out of whack, it's because we have forgotten ourselves. When we truly know ourselves and love ourselves, then we can be complete. Many people spend their lives chasing after big houses, the sexiest husband or wife, the best looking kids, and so on. Not that any of these things are bad or wrong, if you want these things for yourself. The problem is, many people find that even when they obtain these things, there is still something missing, because things of the physical can never fill the spiritual and mental holes that we have created for ourselves. The best way is to build from the ground up. That way you will always have a very strong foundation for your life that is unshakable and never broken. Start from inside and work your way out. Never trust the outside more than your inner self, and never try and replace your inner self with anything from the outside. As Dr. Deepak Chopra once wrote in his book, The Way of the Wizard, everyone has a Merlin inside of them. You would never set a roof on a house that has no walls or floors, would you? A priest, preacher, rabbi, monk, guru, master can only show you a path. They can only point you in a direction. They can only provide you with the knowledge and instruction on a particular subject of faith or belief. They can teach you how to pray and how to meditate, or how to perform religious rites or rituals. They can empower you with stories and learning exercises. They can provide you with advice and counsel from their points of view. But none of them can take you to God. None of them can take you to heaven. None of them can show you where to find paradise or the Force. You have to take the knowledge and the tools and internalize them. You must practice them daily. You must take the directions they gave you and forge your own path through the world. Most importantly, wisdom is only found when two parts are made whole: knowledge and action. When you can take the knowledge given and put it into action into your whole life, your whole self, only then can you find wisdom through experience. All of those in the world who seek you out to help you find what you are looking for, if they do not tell you that all you seek has been right under your nose the whole time, then much to learn they still have. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, please subscribe. It really helps us a lot. It helps us spread the message. If you like the video, give it a like, share it, and a comment in the comments below. Share your thoughts with us. I love you all very much. And until next time, awaken the night within.